Esther 4:3. Uvechol medina umedina mekom asher dvar hamelech vedato magia evel gadol layehudim vetzom ubechi umisped sak ve'efer yutza larabim. We begin the verse today here with the prepositional phrase, and in all the provinces of provinces and province. So this is that other way of saying in every single province, the place where, and notice we get a singular here, the place where the word of the king and his law was spreading, was causing to be spread. We have here a hifil of the root naga, to spread out. Notice we get the assimilation of the one noon, and then we get the hirik yod thematic vowel of the hifil that then warrants this furtive patach with the third guttural in order to get that a sound, that ah sound. So participle was spreading. And so the place, every place where the word of the king and his judgment, his decree was spreading, in all of those places, mourning, great mourning to the Jews. Great mourning to the Jews. And then we get further things they were doing, and fasting and weeping. You might notice here the verbal roots that are related to these. This one here is baka, to weep. This is a noun form, but you might notice those similarities. So fasting and weeping and wailing. Sackcloth and ashes here understood as a singular subject, sackcloth and ashes, and then we get the verb here. The verbal root is yatsa. This is to spread out. The vowel pointing here looks like a pual, but what this is actually a hofal. It is passive, so we have here sackcloth and ashes were being spread out by many or for many. Again, referring back to this wailing and weeping and fasting. The hofal verb here, most lexica will list this as a hofal, and I think that's right. It only occurs a few times, and most of the time the base is a hifil, so the passive of this is a hofal. But what you might see here is it appears to be morphing like at one noon, but the root is a one yod, and we do see this sometimes in other verbs that are one yods. One vav yods, as you'll get that assimilation. But this kibbutz right here is what tells us we're looking at a hofal.